So there's wet paint. So we're gonna go touch all
Yeah,
that.
we've been standing here setting up our mics for like 5 minutes
Yeah.
now, and everyone who walks by the wet paint sign touches the wet paint.
We
Like,
don't understand
They don't
the
believe
attraction.
the sign.
Right. I think it's that we no longer believe in truth.
Right. I don't know about you, Mike, but this is a beautiful day in Las Vegas.
You don't actually need to check with me. On
I
that
don't know
subject.
anything about you, but I do know that I love Las Vegas.
I do too. Look at all the dolphins.
And now I got to get a reverse angle of the dolphin.
I just did that for fun. Look at that.
It's in a dry pond.
Right,
though.
that's so Vegas.
This is what happens when you dry the pond out. The dolphin turns green.
So so we're walking down the strip now.
It's beautiful and terrifying and perfect and
Why don't we talk about why the strip is important to Lords of Vegas?
oh well, Mike, I'll tell you. So when I was working on that game,
Yeah.
there was a mechanic. You would build a casino somewhere, and then you would compute what it made by whether it was on the strip
Right.
and what it was next to, and there was all this addition.
That's right.
All this math you had
Yeah.
to do every time you paid a casino,
Right.
which was tedious.
Horrible.
Tedious.
Yes.
let's be kind. There are more horrible mechanics than that, but
Sure.
it was tedious.
Yeah.
And we've done a lot of games where you have to do that kind of computation, but in this one, we said no. All of that is going to be dialed down to one number, the number on the die,
Yep.
which could change.
Yeah.
But the way it starts is computed based on that formula, and all the work is done for you.
Yeah.
So yes, when you build a casino on the strip, when you have a piece of that casino on the strip, it just pays better naturally.
Right.
It costs more, and then it immediately pays. It has a stronger die in it, and the die in it is telling you how well it pays. So,
And the game even ends with everybody getting money for their casinos on the
right.
strip.
There's also cards in the deck that specifically say, "Is your casino on the strip? Then I'm paying it," which is another sort of built-in way that location is better.
Yeah, because you and I have stayed in casinos that are not on the strip.
And they're not worth as many
They're
points.
not worth as many points.
We were talking about
Gambling.
gambling, right? So there was a time in the development of Lords of Vegas when we forgot about gambling.
Well,
We did.
I mean,
so
we
sent the game to publishers for an early round of "Would you buy this now?"
Right.
And we got a lot of no. And one of the no that we got was, "This game needs a catch-up feature," which I don't particularly like catch-up features
Sure.
for their own sake, because it means there's something else wrong with the game. But at the time, we were like, "Wait a minute! If you're in Vegas and you're down on your luck and you just need an extra couple of dollars,
what is the thing you
what
could
is
do?
that one thing you can do?"
Right, specifically in Vegas, as opposed to other places.
And we realized we had no gambling in our game.
Right. I think my sentence was, I don't think we have any Vegas in this game.
Right. And it's like, okay, so what? Yeah, I just need a couple extra bucks to do what I need to do.
Right.
And it works
You
in the
could go-
game because it's the end of my turn. I have a bunch of actions. I paid for as much as I can. Now I have a couple bucks left over, and there's one more thing. Or maybe I'm planning out my whole turn, and I've only had a couple more bucks.
Right.
I could do this really cool thing. I go and I gamble $2. If I win, then I can do that. But if I lose, I haven't really lost anything.
No, your position hasn't changed.
Right, because I didn't throw away the ability to do all the other stuff.
Right. And you know what? People just love to gamble in that game.
Well, that's true too, and sometimes maybe they do it a little too much. But
in Underworld, we enable that.
right, we can't help it if people do a little too much.
No.
Now tell me you don't look just like Vin Diesel.
I do look like.
Look at this guy. I'm here with Mike Selinker and Mike Selinker's D&D playing twin double.
That's correct.
Benjamin Diesel.
In the short for Benjamin.
What is it short for?
Vincent.
No, that's Ving. You're thinking of something else.
Okay, fair enough.